Hi, we are Linda and Alan Reider, and we're happy to tell you our story about Corolla Light. Linda and I both spent our summers at the beach. Linda at Cape May, New Jersey. I spent mine in Narragansett, Rhode Island. And when we came to the Washington, D.C. area, we were eager to find another place to go. So we were very, very pleased when friends of ours invited us to join them in 1981 to come to a place called Duck, North Carolina, which we had never heard of. But we went for 2 weeks, we had a wonderful time, and we decided to keep coming back. Then one year, in about 1985, we thought, well, what's north of Duck? What's beyond the road there? So we all packed up, took our kids, left the beach early, and went up, and we went about a mile, and we were stopped. We were stopped because the road ended, and there was a guardhouse, and the guard said, sorry, only owners and renters can go beyond it. So we were pretty disappointed, came back to the beach, came back to Duck next year. For some reason, we decided to try again. So we went up, and lo and behold, no guardhouse, and the road was paved.
So we continued north, and we couldn't believe what we saw, which was basically nothing. There were houses, a couple, and the beach looked as though it were the moon. The whole area. There was hardly any vegetation, so we then came upon an area where there was some building, and we saw that there was a trailer sitting by the side of the road selling lots. But we knew it was a land scam, so we weren't going to buy a lot that day. But we did turn in, and we looked around, and we saw that they were building the infrastructure first, and there was a pool on the ocean. We walked up the steps, we were sold. Found out the real estate agents who were handling houses. The next summer, there we were with our family.
And so that was 1987 as our first year in Corolla Light. We rented there, we continued to rent for several years. And then finally in 1996, we thought, let's do something more. Let's build a house, which we did. We started it in November of 1996. And by May of 1997, we had our own house. It was a house on Baldwin Court. And we had to name it. And so we came up with a very creative, clever name that nobody would ever think of.
I came up with this name.
No, actually, I came up with the name.
I came
it's
up with
okay.
it.
But anyway, it was called
Beach House.
Because whenever we used to go with our kids, we said, we're going to Beach House. So we decided that would be the name. And that has been the name of that house, as well as a house we built later on, but I'll come back to that in a second. So from 1996 on, we came here every summer. We came here often, pretty much always, for New Year's and Christmas, and we would come here during the year. We just had a wonderful time. Our kids really, really grew up here. It was fantastic. In 2001, we bought a house on Franklin Street. We rented that out for 17 years, and then in 2018, we demolished it and built our dream beach house. And we've been there ever since. We are now residents here in Corolla. We are North Carolina residents, and we're delighted to be here. So, and one of the things about Corolla Light, and we have just so many pictures and so many videos of our kids growing up here, playing, riding their bikes, swimming in the pool, swimming in the ocean. And now we have just as many pictures, probably more, of our grandkids doing the exact same thing. And that's really what has made Corolla Light so special to us. So we're thrilled to be here. We've been here for a long time, and we hope we stay for a very, very long time. Thank you.
Thank you.